What is going on, YouTubers? It is me, Fernie, back with a new video in over 2 years. I'm excited about this one. I know most of my videos have been over the Surface 3, and I really haven't actually put anything else up since then, but today I'm a little bit excited because I got a new phone. I currently have the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, and let me know if y'all can hear me. I want to make sure this is my first time doing a live video, so I want to make sure that y'all can hear me. Let me know. All right. We're gonna wait for a couple more, see if anybody logs on. But we're gonna be talking about the new. I don't know how new it is, to be honest with you. I think it's about a couple of months that this phone has been out. But I got tired of Samsung. Got tired of their high rates, and I was actually excited about the Note 10 that was going to be coming out, but due to their pricing, I said no. We've been live for about a little bit over a minute. We'll wait till about the 2-minute mark, and we shall see if anybody comes on. Is the video choppy the way I'm seeing it on YouTube? Yeah, the video looks really choppy to me on YouTube. I'm not sure if it looks like that for you guys. Let me know if it looks choppy, please, because I do not want this to be. Again, this is my first time going live, but had to make some things happen in order to get an actual camera going for this live video. It seems that we have somebody else on. Again, we are unboxing the new OnePlus 7, and this is a OnePlus 7 Pro. Now, I don't know much about this phone for the fact that I've been with Samsung since the S2, and I've been with the Notes since the Note 2. So I am not. I've looked at some of the specs online, and some of the specs look good, and they have some of the specs here listed. Like we have, it's 4G LTE capable. Now we know that all companies are rolling out with their 5. Well, I won't say all the companies, but the bigger companies are rolling out with their 5G, which this is, I'm assuming, is not capable of 5G, which is okay. 4G is fast enough for me. It has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 855, an Optic AMOLED 6.67 2K display, and the cameras. Now, I'm not a big camera guy, but it has a triple camera, and we'll take a look at that in just a little bit here. But you have a 48 megapixel, an 8 megapixel, and a 16 megapixel triple camera. It's 4,000 milliamp battery, which is bigger than the current Note 8 that I have, of course. The Note 8 ended up having the smaller battery just because of the Note 7 problems, which we all can't forget. And it's running Android Pie, and it has an 8 gig RAM on it. So let me go ahead and tear this open really quick. Hold on. I'll put the phone right back in front of me just a little bit here. Gotta tear open the side stickers. All right. Go beyond speed. Well, let's see how fast this thing is. All right. There it is, OnePlus 7 Pro. Let's see what we got here. These are probably just the booklets. Here's the actual phone. Now it has a little device here. I'm assuming that, so it does have a fingerprint sensor on the screen itself. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else they got. Here's a charger. Now, it has the warp charge, and I was looking at the T-Mobile store. It says that all it takes is 20 minutes to charge, and I want to know how true that is. I would like to see that, see how fast it charges. But it's a pretty big block. If you look at it, it's a pretty big block. It's looks pretty sturdy, but it's gonna take up. It looks like it'll take up two outlet connections. Let's see what else we got here. This is a charging cable. I can't say I guess. This is what it is. Let's see what we got. Type-C. That's cool. I don't know if it has. I don't think it has wireless charging. I have the wireless charger for my Note 8. It would be cool if it did, and I would be able to just charge it on there. But I think that's it. That comes in the box. So there it is. So that's what it comes with: just the phone itself, a charging cable, and additional pieces of cardboard that are unnecessary. You know, the phone, the charging block, and I'll open this up just to again see what it is. But I'm sure it's just all the booklet information. Oh, it comes. Hey, that is cool. It comes with a protector. I was getting ready to buy one on Amazon already. All I need is one of these gel covers. I don't buy those otter boxes, or I don't buy those big bulky things that doesn't even let you fit in the pocket. But this is cool. So it comes with its own. It's a gel case. You guys can see the bends. That's pretty cool. That'll come in handy. So all I have to buy is a screen protector now. And well, nobody reads this stuff, right? Oh, the welcome guide. No, I don't need to worry about that. I'll go just transfer. I already have my SIM card ready to go. The only thing that I am a little bit sad about is my memory card is not going to be of use anymore. I have a 128 gigabyte memory card that I had attached to my Note 8. But then again, the OnePlus 7 Pro comes with a standard 256 gigabyte memory built in. So I'm not too worried. I don't even use a whole 128 gigabytes on my phone. So I'm not too worried about using the 256. Let's go ahead and get this thing turned on here. Wait, which one's the power button? Okay, it looks like it has some kind of switch here. I'll figure it out. You see, this is why we should read the books, right? Let's see what this does. I'm sure that's to lock the screen or lock something. But here it goes. It's turning on now. Sorry about the glare, guys. I have a lot of sunlight in my house coming in right now. And when you're in Texas, that's all you have is sunlight. You know what? Let me get the SIM card tray open so I can get my SIM card in, have service available. I got the blue back. It's they had a silver and a blue. The silver looks a little bit more chic. Has a little better shine. The silver was, I'm sorry, the blue. The silver had it was a mirror image, so it had a lot of fingerprints right off the bat. But you can see it has 3 cameras in the back. I'll test them because I'm not sure exactly which one is which. I just know it has the ultra wide camera angle, and we'll test all that in just a little bit here. Let's get this SIM tray open. Hold on, guys. Let me figure this out. Oh, it's at the bottom. Now, I was kind of sad the fact that it did not have, or it does not have, come with a headphone jack. You know, I know a lot of people still desire that, and that's a deal breaker for many. Not that it's not for me, but I was going to go with the Note 10 anyway, which we've all found out that it does not come with. It does not come with a headphone jack anyway. So I was going to have to get used to that change with the new Note 10 anyway. But you know, this phone, I follow Android Authority on Instagram, so I'm always looking at all the new phones that they're checking out, that they are they give a lot of reviews on them, and this phone always had high marks. So when I saw the price, because if you guys are interested in the Note 10, they're starting off at 1100. I do not have big pockets, and if you do, then go ahead and purchase that phone, but I do not. Let's see, join the experience. No, that's right. System stability program. No, thank you. Push notification. No, thank you. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this connected to the Wi-Fi. So, like I was saying, the Note 10, the base model is starting at 1100, and that is just way too high a price to pay, for me at least, for a phone. And I was not excited about those prices. And the one that I was wanting to get that was at least as far as screen size comparable to the Note 8, that one was going to be 1400. And guys, this phone is a little bit bigger than a Note 8. I believe it's I think it carries a 6.7, I think, inch screen. We'll get that information right now just a little bit, but I mean, if you guys can take a look, you guys can see the bezels are very little, and this is the only phone that you guys can see that does not have a notch for the camera, or the hole punches for the camera, like the new Samsungs that are coming out. They have the hole punch for the front camera, and or like the Apple, it has it has a notch for the front camera, which I guess for a lot of people it does bother them. I'm just getting my email in, guys, real quick. It does bother them, but this one, it has a camera. If you haven't seen it, I'll show it to you anyway. It has the camera that pops up off the top, which is very exciting. I guess just to see it happening, but nonetheless, it's just a front-facing camera. That's all it is. It's not a big deal. At least not for me. It isn't. I'm just getting all my information really quick, guys. Trying to log into my Gmail account so I can get past all the initial information. But yeah, this is the only phone that doesn't have that. So you actually have a full screen available. I'm going to go ahead and skip the fingerprint for right now, and skip all this so we can just get to the good stuff. The screen is very vibrant. The screen color is good. I don't want to get all this set up right now. Come on. Oh, cancel. No thanks. All right. No thanks. I'll add that all later. You guys don't even see me doing this up right now. So next. Let's do vivid. So you guys can, let's go back really quick. You guys can see the three screen calibrations that they have. They have vivid, natural, and advanced. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. We'll start off with vivid. Of course, it has a more vibrant screen. Natural, a little bit more drier looking, and then advanced, you can pretty much set up your own color. So I'm just going to leave it vivid for right now. I'm sorry, not worried too much about that. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. Just the font. Next. I agree. Accept. So there you guys have. You have the launcher. It automatically comes with a live wallpaper, and looks really good. The screen looks really crisp, really clear. Now again, I've never been outside of Samsung. I've never been outside of Samsung, so I don't know how this all works. Now, does it have a front-facing camera? It does. Let's go and take a look at the cameras really quick. Check this out. I was actually messing with this at T-Mobile. That is your front-facing camera. You see how that pops out? As soon as you hit it, the front-facing camera comes out the top, and it's a really sharp-looking picture. To be honest with you guys, it's a really sharp-looking picture for the front-facing camera. Now, I believe the front-facing camera is the one that is, I can't remember if it's 13 megapixels, which is a really strong setting for at least the front-facing camera. So it's a strong camera, and we take a look at the regular camera. Take some pictures, and you can see if we when we zoom in, you guys can see a lot. Now again, I'm not a big camera guy. I know a lot of people are, and a lot of people, especially in today's society, there's a lot of cameras that, or at least everybody needs a selfie camera because you got to take selfies. But as far as cameras go, I don't use my cameras too often. Now, I do record our church services, so a good camera is needed, definitely for recording. But that's really all I use it for. I'm not too worried about the pictures and all that. But it's really cool, you know, when you set up for photos and you do the the little wheel that comes out right off the top. I'll zoom in a lot closer so you guys can see it. And it's really quick. There's not a lot of wasted time as the wheel comes out, which is a good thing, especially if you need to take that really quick photo. And there's a lot of different options that it has. It has nightscape. I believe the phone has well, I guess all the phones now today are coming out with the they have to have that night mode, and it has nightscape, portrait, just regular photo, and regular video. So why is this still sticking out? Let's see. I guess because the front camera's out. There you go. Yeah, it's gonna be weird. You don't want to get that knocked off. And here's the back. Again, those are the cameras, the cameras that are in the back. And then of course you have the top notch right here where the camera is coming out of. Now there's nothing up here except the speaker. No, that's not the speaker. That's actually the mic. I'm sorry. That's the top mic. You have a mic down here at the bottom. The Type-C USB connection for the cable, charging cable. You have your speaker here, and you have your power button right here. Now this is a device it switches 3 times. I'm assuming that what locks the phone, because it just buzzes as soon as I switch down to the bottom. I'm assuming it locks the phone. Let's see. I don't know. I do not know what that does. I'll figure it out. Okay, yeah, so you get vibrate, silent, vibrate, ring. So I don't care for that button, to be honest with you. I'd rather just hit up and down with the volume rocker here on the left side, and make sure that I control my volume with just that. Now you have 2 different options, it looks like here, because as you mess with the volume, you see you can work all that. It does have an earphone mode, as you guys can see here, for your wireless earphones, which a lot of people are moving to anyway. So that's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and take a look at. Let's hear the sound, I should say, of this camera. It's pretty loud. That's annoying, if you ask me. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at, as far as the launcher goes, it's not too different from what you have. I mean, of course, the icons are a little bit different from Samsung, but everything else is pretty much the same. And let's see here. I love the screen, guys. It's really crisp. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It looks very similar to the Note 8. And I'm not the type of guy that has to have my screen at the highest setting and blinding myself. But that's the highest. I don't know if you guys can see that change on the camera, but again, it's really bright, and the letters are very clear. And of course, you can always adjust the font if you need to. I'm trying to see where we can play some music. Let's play some music. I see I haven't downloaded any of my apps yet, so I don't have music, but we can go to YouTube anyway. And let's see what the music sounds like. Wow, it shows that I'm going live right now. That's awesome. Let's see. I like the song from Train, Good as Saturday. The camera is a little bit louder than the Note 8. I'm sorry, the camera, the speaker's a little bit louder than the Note 8. It doesn't sound as clean, as clear, but it is pretty loud. I don't like to play music off my headphones anyway, so speaker will be an issue. It's not too crisp, too clear. And the phone does vibrate a lot. You can feel the bass. It has a lot of bass in it. But that's pretty much it, guys. There does not have stereo speakers. As you can tell, it just has the one speaker at the bottom. There are no stereo speakers. I think that's where Android usually drops the ball, unless it has some kind of beat system or some kind of music system, stereo system on it. You know, when some of these phones now come with the beats built into it, or I don't know, whatever else they have out there. But these speakers are not that good. Not too different from the Note 8, even everybody knows that Samsung doesn't do well with their speakers. Not compared to Apple, at least. But nobody likes Apple. It is waterproof. It is water resistant. It has a waterproof. I believe it's IPX7, which is the highest rating that they have right now on any phone, I believe. And I was actually on YouTube checking out one of the videos on the water resistance, and it did really well. They sunk it for more than 30 minutes, and the phone was still active. I'm just gonna charge. I got to charge my phone really quick, guys. So it did reach well as far. The battery is. Everything was still working on the video that I watched after some time in the water. They did all types of water tests, dropping in water really quick. They also tried sprinkling it with water for a minute straight to the charging port, and the phone still was operating. So that was a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. Whenever in fact, I did not even ask that when I was on the phone, which the Samsung are all, I think from the S7 and on, they've all been waterproof, or water resistant, dust resistant. And this one does have the highest rating, and it did well with its testing. So everything seems to be good with the phone so far. And I definitely will post another video up about the phone once I get used to it. Again, it doesn't look too much different from the launcher from Note 8 from Samsung, but this might be a little bit too soon to tell still. You see, it has the buttons. The button settings are a little bit different on this one compared to Samsung, but that's not a big issue. Let's see. So I got everything set up, guys. If there are any questions, feel free to always ask. Whenever you get to take a look at the video, and if I can answer them, if not, I'll definitely find the answer for you. But compared to the Note 8, now keep in mind the Snapdragon, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 that it has, that is the same processor that the Note 10, I believe, is coming out with. So you're not losing speed. This phone is killing it as far as speeds with the operating system. Now, another question is what Android does it have? Does it come with? It comes with Android Pie and Oxygen OS based on Android Pie. So I believe we can get there from the settings, so you guys can take a look at it. Android version 9. There you guys can see the baseband version, the kernel version, the build number. And everything seems to be a little bit more user-friendly than, at least for me, it seems a little bit more user-friendly than Samsung. But there you guys can see some of the specs on it. So it does have the triple camera. That's what you're looking at 48, 16, and 8. And it has a Fluid AMOLED 6.67 display. So it's a big screen. The phone is the phone is heavier than my Note 8 is. At least that's how it feels. You get so used to different things, sometimes you don't notice the difference. But that's one thing that I noticed right off at the box is it is a little bit heavier as far as weight goes. But nothing too bad, nothing ridiculous. That's why I don't like to have these big otter boxes or these cases for the phones that make the phone just too heavy, and you're walking, your pants fall because your phone is too heavy in your pocket. No, I'm just kidding, guys. And please don't let your pants fall. But you guys can see the big thing right now is the Note 10. I don't know. It's really big when you talk about price. So you guys are free to make your decision based on that. But OnePlus, I was talking with one of my friends about that. This is a company that's been out for a while, but it hasn't been too much heard of, simply because this is a worldwide phone. But America's so used to Samsung and Apple that they really don't know about these better phones that are out there and have been out for quite a while. So as far as price, again, you're looking at between $1,100 to $1,600 for a Samsung, or half the price, $700 for a OnePlus 7 Pro. I'm definitely happy that I went with this, and I hope you guys, I hope this answers some questions. I hope you get to take a good look as what possibly you might be able to get. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and definitely, as at this point, it looks like this is definitely worth the buy. And hopefully I can post a video soon, once I have maybe 2 or 3 weeks with the phone, where I can tell you how the operating system is, how user-friendly it is, and if it's definitely worth the buy. So again, subscribe, like. I thank you all for watching. God bless.